That ranking by Chris, I'm wondering if it's clickbait. Because 25, at least 20. Okay? At least 20. These other guys are. Daniel Jones is a bum. There is no redeeming quality about him that I think is good. Zach Wilson, they're not sure in New York if he's the guy. Let's go on to this list now. Chris Silz puts together his top 40 best hits, his best quarterbacks. I went from 32 up, okay? But I did add one thing. He said that Gardner Minshew, okay, is the 37th best quarterback in the NFL. Pretty high praise, okay? Birdman says this list is a joke. All right, let's take a look at that. Okay? Number 32, Sam Darnold. Boy, I'll tell you something, man. Sam Darnold is one of those guys, okay? Hey, Sam Darnold is one of those guys. Hey, this guy's got like 50 lives, man. This guy's like a cat. He's terrible. He was terrible at Southern Cal. He was a turnover machine. I told people when they drafted him out of USC that this guy, if you're a turnover machine, okay? If you're a turnover machine in college, what makes you think that's going to change in the pros? Where the windows are smaller and the athletes are better. Where in your right mind did you think that? Number 31, Trey Lance. Hey, just like some of the GMs that we were talking about, and just like some of the, Trey Lance to me reminds me of Jordan Davis. And I bring up Jordan Davis or Nakobe Dean because you know what? I haven't seen anything of Trey Lance. I call him one-play Trey. I saw him in a couple plays last year, and outside of that, they went like this. Let's get his ass out of there, put Jimmy Garoppolo back in. They started winning ball games again. Okay? Number 30, Jared Goff. Never been a fan of the dude. This is according to Chris Silz' top 40 teams, quarterbacks, okay? Never been a fan. Number 29, I thought this was low. Tua Tagovailoa, maybe not so low. He's actually got more wins than Justin Herbert. It's true. You could say all the things you want to say about Tua, but they have won with him. He may not have the strongest arm, but he is winning. Number 28, Marcus Mariota. Love this kid. Has all the intangibles. Leader. Here, who's this sound like? Marcus Mariota, leader. He's the first guy in, last guy out of the building. Teammates love him. Works hard, smart, does all the right things, works at his craft. But he is Marcus Mariota. Number 27, Steelers, Mitchell Trubisky. I actually think Mitchell Trubisky got shitty coaching in Chicago. But you want to hear something crazy? Mitchell Trubisky has a winning record as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Won a division title in the same division that Aaron Rodgers is in. Number 26, this is according to Chris Silz here. Jameis Winston, Saints. There's a recklessness about him that makes coaches and I would think teammates uncomfortable. Okay? Too many turnovers. Now, he was 5-2 when he got hurt last year. Okay? Yeah, man, I can't believe how bad Chicago gets the quarterback position and how bad they screw this thing up. Number 25, Jalen Hurts. I think that's low. I do. I think that's low. He's clearly better than Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and he's more accomplished than Trevor Lawrence in his first year starting. So in theory, you would at least put him at 21. So I think that's low. Okay? I do. And I just gave the other names here. Trevor Lawrence is 24. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a breakout year this year. Okay? Look, that ranking by Chris, I'm wondering if it's clickbait. Because 25, at least 20. Okay? At least 20. These other guys are, Daniel Jones is a bum. There is no redeeming quality about him that I think is good. Zach Wilson, they're not sure in New York if he's the guy. Birdman says it's disrespectful. Remember something at the end of the day. It's a list. Number 20, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G, man. Three of the last 4 years, he's been in the conference championship game. He's won an NFC title. He's 36-14. He's 5-2 in the postseason. I don't know what more you want. This is probably going to rub you even more wrong here. Okay? Flex, he is a bum. Matt Nagy. But this guy's a bum, dude. He is. Flex, that dude, man, I don't, there's not one redeeming quality about that guy I dig. Not even his hair. You know who he is, Flex? He's Dave Brown 2.0. Remember that stiff they drafted back in the day out of Duke too? Jimmy G may be too low too, man. Number 19, Carson Wentz. Okay. Hey, watch this here. There's a part of me that thinks that Chris Sims did this. That's why we're going to get him on. Okay? Chris Sims has Carson Wentz, the 19th ranked quarterback in the NFL, and he has Jalen Hurts 25th. I don't know, man. It just, hey, if you're trying to piss people off, man, I think you did it. Carson Wentz, the 19th best player. Man, Carson Wentz has put up some really great years. Okay. Total clickbait. He's trolling. Dude, 19th best quarterback. So you think Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo? How do you, where do you think that? How, give me your benchmark on that. Where you think Wentz is better than Jimmy G? Oh, my God. Are you kidding? Dank says Wentz is better than Jalen. Carson's more accomplished than who? Jalen? Yeah. Ginger Jesus. Wentz had a solid team. The Colts collapsed at Carson Wentz, according to Chris Sims, is a better quarterback than Jalen. That's a good question. Here, let me phrase it the right way. Who's got more skills to play the quarterback position in the NFL, Jalen Hurts or Carson Wentz? Who has more skills? Now remember, Jay Cutler had great skills. But Jay Cutler's nobody I'd want in my huddle. Jeff George had great skills. Another guy I wouldn't want quarterback in my team. Jimmy says he is Silz right now. Better question. He is. What's the joke? I actually think Eagles and Washington will have more wins than Dallas. It's a good take. Wentz has a cannon. Now Silz is troll. Jesus Christ, I'm going off a list here and I'm asking a question. And we're here, I'll help you guys out. It's called working the topic tree. That's all I'm doing. Who has more quarterback skills to play the position in the NFL? Jalen or Wentz? According to Chris Sims, Wentz does. What do you think? What's trolling about that? Oh, that hero ball, Nathan. I despise hero ball. Brady doesn't even play hero ball. Okay? Wentz ain't never had no talent. Huh. That's not what his record says, Flex. That's not what his record says. This guy's throwing for 33 touchdowns. This guy's throwing for 4,000 yards. Only quarterback in your team's history to do it. I don't know. He averaged like 25 touchdown passes as a quarterback in Philly. Wentz is incompetent. He played at a Mickey Mouse program and DSU. Hey, Birdman, you want to know something? I probably shouldn't say it out loud. But, man, I'll never draft anybody out of North Dakota State. I don't give a shit if he's Hercules. I'm not drafting anybody out of some school like that. No way. I don't care who he is. Some would go, well, so that means you wouldn't draft Jerry Rice out of Mississippi Valley State. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay? But I'll take Randy Moss out of Marshall. Yeah, you know what? I'll take Andre Johnson out of Miami. I'll do something like that. You're right. I may not have Jerry Rice, but I'll have Randy Moss. Okay. That North Dakota State program, like, who do they play? I mean, right? Hey, Birdman. I don't know. Wyoming is a Division I program. Okay, that's what I'm talking. I mean, I'll draft you out of a Division I program. I'm not going Division I AA or any of that shit down there. I'm not doing that. And some school that plays Eagle Creek University and like Slippery Rock and I don't know. Hey, I had a great game. Hey, Xander, you should have seen Big Silz against Slippery Rock. Shit, I had 4 sacks. You wouldn't believe it. 4 sacks in the Slippery Rock game. I got the golden axe. Hey, it's back here. I got the golden axe. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Marina. Those HBCU schools were different back then. The historically black colleges back in the 70s, Walter Payton would not be at those schools today. But because there was racism back then in the 70s and nobody in the South was recruiting African-American kids, that's why they were all in the Big Ten or in the Pac-12 or Pac-8 back then. Nowadays, those kids would be at Ole Miss. Walter Payton would be at Georgia. Those kids would be getting opportunities. Or you'd be seeing more historically black college kids being drafted in the first round still. That dynamic has changed. So when people go, oh, so you would never draft Walter Payton wouldn't be at those schools. He wouldn't be there. He was forced to be there. Like Jackie Slater is not playing at Jackson State. Jackie Slater would have been at LSU. And so when segregation was starting to end in the South, those historically black colleges, Grambling and all those great places that produce some of the greatest NFL talent of all time, started getting opportunities to go to Southeastern Conference. That's what changed the SEC around, was segregation. Those schools were starting to then recruit black kids, and they could stay home at Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Florida, go to Georgia, Alabama. So that's not really the same dynamic today. Okay? I think Andre Reed went to Kutztown State. I'd miss on him. Wow. Arch, is that true? Folks, find that, because, hey, man, Birdman, is that true? Arch Manning is committing to Georgia. Okay. Yeah, you're right, William. Larry Allen, I'd miss him on Simona State. Absolutely. Then I would just draft Trent Williams. I'm trying to do something in the draft here. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to not have as many failures. Number 18 on the Chris Sims top 40 quarterback list, Mac Jones. Mac Jones is rated ahead of Carson Wentz, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Jalen Hurts. Number 17, here's a shocker. Baker Mayfield, who doesn't really have a job in Cleveland, is ranked the 17th best quarterback in the NFL by Chris Sims. Kirk Cousins, 16. Ryan Tannehill, number 15. Number 14, newly acquired, Matt Ryan, Colts. Chris Sims is top 40 quarterbacks in the NFL. The Browns have two quarterbacks in the top 20. Deshaun Watson at 13. You think Mayfield is better than Jalen? Jess, this ain't my list. This is Chris Sims's list. Number 12, Kyler Murray, Cardinals. Number 11, Derek Carr, Raiders. Number 10, Lamar Jackson, Ravens. Number 9, Dak Prescott. Number 8, Tom Brady. Wow, 8? Okay. That may just be a little bit of fire there for him. Number 7, Russell Wilson, Denver Broncos. Number 6, Matthew Stafford, Rams. Number 5, Aaron Rodgers, Packers. Now listen to this group of quarterbacks and how young they are. Here are the top 4 quarterbacks according to Chris Sims' top 40 list going into the 2020 year. Joe Burrow, 4. Justin Herbert, 3. Patrick Mahomes, 2. Josh Allen. I rank Josh Allen, and I think Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league, too. Number 1. Your top 5 guys, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, and Aaron Rodgers. That's the face of the league right there. Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, and Herbert. Maybe Lamar. Deshaun Watson will never be the face of the league, no matter how many games he wins. Dak, Josh Allen, Mahomes. If you had to start your team with Josh Allen, Mahomes, Herbert, or Joe Burrow, who would you start your team with? Who would you start your team with? Alan? Man, I love Joe Burrow, man. Drew, Drew, you read my mind, man. You did. You absolutely read my mind. Too much love. You know what, Smile? By the way, we're going to be efforting our friend Rick Barry for tonight's Game 6. NBA Finals tonight. Does Steph close it out? Want to get his thoughts. You know what? Smile brings up a point about Herbert. He really hasn't won a lot. They went 9-8 last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, I thought the Chargers had a winning season but didn't make the postseason. I agree on Lamar being disrespected. I know MVP, led the NFL in passing TDs and all that. I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you.